guys. Working on a Alfa Romeo Stelvio quadrifoglio. Now, if you guys have been following me for a little bit, I did put CC 105 on this I'd say about 2 years ago or so. And the owner wants to have it, refreshed on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to, do a light polish to see if there's any little swirls or scratches in the paint and stuff. Put some primer polish on here and then reapply CC 105. But going over the vehicle, it doesn't look like it's been, it's taken to the car wash, but not a regular hand car wash. It's a good shop, so he hasn't really had there's no swirls or anything on the paint. So we're just going to go around and see if we can find anything. But first, the tire's still got some kind of dressing on it. So we're going to see if we can get this off. So I'm going to be using some of the Hyper Clean X and then the Hyper Clean W wheel cleaner. So I like to start out with the degreaser first usually to kind of go and start to break down whatever's on the tire. Now, this tire's not super dirty as far as like the rim goes at least, but there's definitely some brake dust on there. Oh yeah. So let that stuff sit. Coming in with the wheel now. The Hyper Clean wheel is a safe wheel cleaner. Like I'm using it right now full strength, and I've used it on matte rims, painted rims like this. The only thing I haven't used it on is aluminum, like a bare metal. So it is an acid-based, not really acid-based, but it's a high pH wheel cleaner, but it doesn't give the crazy burning that you can get some of the more crazier ones. But so go in, and essentially all we're really doing now is we're just painting the brake dust off, because the Hyper Clean wheel is going to go and loosen this stuff up. Going with my Max Shine wheel brushes. They have like a bendable little handles. You can kind of bend them in. And this is, once again, another brand where they have giant wheel, barrels where I can stick my whole brush in there. I don't have to get stopped halfway with the calipers. So you can even clean up here above, where a lot of times you got to miss because the caliper sits so close to the barrel. But here I can get all the way inside there. Spray. Now, like I said, X has been sitting. Come through. And then we'll take our brush and it's really, I'm sure you guys can see this in the camera, but it's really whatever dressing is on here is just turning into jelly now. It's like really ripping it off. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. Get the wheel well a little bit because I got some splatter. Come through with my little flag brushes. Just kind of get all of it. Some Hyper Clean B. It's one of the first polymer-based bug cleaners, and it's not going to stain plastic or leave etching in your clear coat. So these Alfa Romeos, for some reason, tend to really attract bugs. I've done a few, and they always are full of bugs. So this is a perfect candidate, because we don't want to mess up scratching the front end. And there you go. You already got bugs melting. That's what we want. Melting bugs. Now what I found is I even spray this on the front windshield too, especially if there's bugs on here. This is gonna get, or if there's even a film on the windshield too, it seems to really eat away at any kind of film, bugs, anything in general, but mostly bugs. So I came back and see that bug's pretty much already disintegrated. All right, gonna start out with some glass shield on the windshield. It's already been prepped with, clayed it, and we did a little prep polish with, Optimus primer polish. So, about to put this down. Whoop. Okay, windshield's all done. It's time for some CC105. I'm set the tripod up and do one panel for you guys, just kind of see. Then I gotta do the whole car, but there's a bad boy. Okay, so open up this brand new bottle. These are the new 30 ml bottles. So I like to use the little microfiber applicator box. I know some people use the suedes. I like these, so I want to start out a good amount just to kind of get it primed. Butterfly, get it all over there. And then it's going to just coat, kind of just split this in half. I try to do half panels. Luckily it's not super hot today, and it's not direct sunlight. You would never want to do this in direct sunlight, but CC105 is one of those sweating coatings, so you actually do get some sweating on the panel. Almost looks like beads going across as it's sitting there. You might not be able to see it in the video. CC105 definitely likes to go on thick. So we're going to use a little bit more product than usual, but it seems to go on much easier when it's on there thick. So kind of hard to get this one-handed, but making it work. And there you go. You can kind of see the sweating. This is starting to set up and bond to the paint. So sorry, I started filming basically what we did to this vehicle, but I had a bunch of people all of a sudden decide they wanted to come up to the roof. It was getting a little noisy, so I came down here. So this Alfa Romeo Stelvio quadrifoglio received basically a one-step polish. I did this vehicle about 2 years ago, and the coating was still holding up very well. This vehicle only gets hand washed, and he just wanted to kind of refresh it. So we ended up just, polishing, doing primer polish on the vehicle and reapplying CC105 back on here. So now it's like up to the top of protection. Vehicle only has about 10,000 miles on it, but he does drive this in some elements, so we want to keep it nice.